Hello friends and beautiful people. This is the third time I have recorded this video. The first time Hubs rolled in and made too much noise, and the second time I went somewhere on the end of the video that probably wasn't appropriate. So I decided that I would keep a positive approach to my videos and record it for a third time. So let me show you where I'm at. Alright, so these guys, I just love them, the purple martins. We have fox that live in that woods. It's a mama and 4 kits. I guess that's what you call baby fox. I don't know. I know that they're big enough to almost be full blown, and we've had to chase them off. All right, so I don't know if you can see or not. Right there, I did plant 2 rows of potatoes. The potatoes I had ordered in before we left, and they came right as we were moving, and then there were a dozen sweet potato slips that actually made the postal forwarding from the old place to this place in the heat. So we'll see what we get out of that, but that's pretty much it for a garden for us this year. I did go and pay $10 a piece for 2 tomato plants, and then I bought 2 pepper plants. I think they were equally as expensive, and I said never again, but I wanted some fresh tomatoes and peppers. We're good on the dehydrated and canned for this year, but that's where that is. So I will show you, before I show you what we've gotten done, which isn't a whole lot because mostly we've just been unpacking, I will show you that what the plan is and what you will be seeing us do. So there's my state-of-the-art clothes dryer, which I absolutely love. All right, so let me zoom back out. The plan here is, let's see if you can see that fence post. Right, let me see if I can get my little finger in there. Why isn't it showing? Right there is a fence post, and that goes back about, I don't know how many feet, but from that post over this way, let me try to get my little finger in there, right there, that way, is going to be the high tunnel. And the one at the old house, I think, was 20 by 40 or 30 by 40, whatever it was. Here it's going to be, I think, 20 by 60 or 80. It depends. And that's going to come, here we go, this way. So it'll be long this way, and then it'll come this way. And then the balance of what's here will all be garden area, coming all the way forward. We've decided to expand based on one of our kids telling us that they thought this was plenty for us. Actually, she told her dad that, not me, because she was pretending like I wasn't here, but I am. And so now he and I have decided that all of this right here is going to be garden area. I get joy out of it. He gets joy out of it. And, you know, we're rebels. Kids tell us what we can do and what we can't do. Anyway, so the other thing we've gotten done is down here by the dumpster. We got the 2 elderberries we brought from the old farm. We brought them and got them planted, and then we ordered some fruit trees. So we've got some apples and some pears, no cherries, and we're gonna get some peaches from my mama's house again, because she's got a lot of peach trees that she's offered to us. So we'll wait and get those this fall. But they're all doing really well, and we put them here because we haven't had any deer here. And then the chicken barn, and forgive me, I don't know which side of this fence it's going on, but the chicken barn's going to be right here. And last I heard from the Hubs, it is a priority over the high tunnel. neither one of us like having the chickens stuck in the barn all day. So yeah, look at these. These are from Stark Brothers, and we really, really love their fruit trees. So while we're walking out there, I don't know if I told you this on the last video or not, the pullets all got ravaged by raccoons. Raccoons are gone. It was a mama and a daddy. We found out from Cousin Willie that they had been catching raccoons and relocating them. So chances were it was just the same ones coming back over and over again. And they are now relocated for good. It's illegal in this state to rehome them. And because they were attacking our chickens, we could not just let them go. All right, so here is the exciting part of what we've gotten done. The meter head box is in, and the power is going up there, and that will come across over to the pole that they're going to put in. And then he has to put a shutoff down here. Now they have, they're in the process of changing the rule that now the shutoff has to be in the meter head box. So we went through a little bit of a struggle bus because now that's the only way they're sold after we had already ordered this one, and we had to make a 2-hour trip to get a shutoff for it. So once he gets that installed and inspected, then the next job is the trenching. And the pole, I think, is gonna go right in here somewhere. So we'll only have one power pole, and then they're gonna replace the one up front. And there's our barn. We are praying about what we're gonna do with this barn. It does have a little bit of a sway, and it will be a little bit of work to get that fixed if we decide to do that, but the inside of it is amazing. One of these days we'll take a tour in there because it's kind of fun. I don't have on appropriate shoes, or we would do it right now. But the woo! Look, here comes one of my girlfriends. Oh, here they all come. So we have a boy, and we'll see if we end up. He's young. He's a young bull, and he doesn't seem to be a very good bull. I'll be surprised if half of these girls catch. They throw him off as quick as he gets on. Ooh, they must think that I am here to give them food or something, because look at them run. They don't usually run. Hey ladies, see, there's my girls. Anyway, the other thing I got done was I did get the deck painted and stained. I planted some echinacea and some calendula in front. That way we have some medicinal started for the medicinal garden. But yeah, so that's pretty much. Right now we are just in, we're not able to upload because unless we go to town. We just don't have internet yet because we don't have power, and sometimes we don't even have cell phone. And if you call us and we miss a call and it goes straight to voicemail because we don't have cell phone, we don't even see that you have called us. So if you are someone who has called us, that's why we don't know that you've called. And then we're unloading right now. This one is a mess. The garage barn. Yeah, that one's full of totes. It'll be better after this week. Cousin Willie's coming to get the rest of his stuff out. And then we'll be able to organize a little better. Hubs is working on his workshop in the horse barn now. And there's a pile of, we've been very supported in this community. They are actually just beating us up about when are we going to get the quilt shop and the blacksmith shop open. It's a coincidence or not, but or a God thing. The Amish guy who was the blacksmith here is moving to Wyoming, and Hubs is going to the auction of his tools. It was the one that we showed you the video of, an Amish blacksmith. He's they rescheduled the auction of his tools for the 5th. Hubs is going to go. He doubts he's going to buy the power hammer. He was thinking about it, but he doesn't have time to mess with it right now. And honestly, we've been, even though, you know, we've been spending a lot of money on gas for the generators, parts for the electric. So even though we don't have the utilities we had before, we're still spending money like it's water. And we still have to get appliances. We still have to get a stove and a refrigerator. The refrigerator we brought was one that was in the barn at the old house, and we lost everything in it. So now we've got a college dorm sized refrigerator that's big enough for half a gallon of milk and his creamer, a couple other things, and that's it. So it's been no fresh food for us, and that's the biggest struggle. So if I had a friend email me and ask me, you know, are things as you expected? You know, what part don't you like? What part do you like? The worst part is the generator and running it. It takes a lot of gas. It takes a lot more time than what we thought it would, and what everyone online is like, oh, just a half hour every nope. We're running it for at least 2 hours at a time. We've got too much meat and things in there to run it any less. So we're running that generator, and then that's the big thing. That, and between the gas and the noise. And then the other thing would be the refrigeration and the kitchen situation. We're still using that 2-burner propane stove. We're going through one of those little propane things about every 5 days. And that's, you know, we're not doing a ton of cooking right now, and I'm not able to bake. So that would be the second thing, is the kitchen situation. And I'm gonna get on some 4th of July deals right now and order a refrigerator. And then trying to think if there's anything else. Really, that's it. Other than that, we've never been more content. We've never been happier. And it's so quiet and peaceful here that we're still pinching ourselves and wondering how we were able to gain such favor from God to end up here and to have this be ours. And just, you know, now that we've gotten the initial unpacking done here at the house, now it's just a different pace. It's a slower pace, but it's more effective. And we're happier doing it this way. So that's where we are. We have some more how-to videos soon. It's just a matter of getting ourselves to the point where we can, and that is based on the unpacking situation and the power situation. And hopefully, knock on wood, that power situation will be redeemed sooner than later. We're hoping it's only going to be a couple weeks to get the pole in, but depending on what the storms do, that's going to depend on whether or not they have time for new hookups. So pray for us for that, and until next time, be blessed and be a blessing.